Yo, what's happening, guys? How are we doing? Seeing as we finished our Gundam yesterday, we're going to work on Guncannon. We're going to work on Guncannon. He's going to look he's going to look really weird for a long time. He's basically going to look like this. All right, let's get a base coat on him. I'm just going to brush it. I cannot be stuffed setting the airbrush up. Whoop, there we go. So this guy is going to look really weird for a long time. First step is to base coat him with Mephiston red, and we're going to do this with 2 really thin layers. So we want to try and work as fast as possible with this, and we don't want to paint over the same area. The reason we're painting red over red is if we make any mistakes, we can't fix the primer red, but we can fix the pot red. Don't worry if you get it in areas that aren't meant to be red, because we're painting it super thin, it won't block up all that detail. So we're going to do that. Just going to keep referring to the artwork. Do you know the shit thing about this is basically all the best detail is on the front of it, where the chest is, where you get like the yellow vents and stuff. You're just not going to see it. You're not going to see it. Maybe we'll do 3 coats of red. We'll have to see. We don't need to be this close either. We're just base coating, do we? Although it's probably good to keep my glasses out of the way. Now this guy is going to be quick to paint, I think. What have we got? We've got red, we've got light grey, or a mid grey, we've got dark grey, we've got yellow, blue and white. Yeah, I reckon this dude's going to be quick. Oh, and his shitty mount. Whoop. Filled my water up way too much. Way too much. So, lone Twitch viewer. The only person watching me right now. I have a feeling that you're the same person every night, but you just don't jump on and say g'day. Skaters, how we doing? What's up? His hands are grey, aren't they? Yep. Sick. Cool. We just need to worry about painting the body. Oh, I mean, there's a little visor. It's got a little visor on his head. That's also red. So maybe I will paint that while we're doing this. Almost Energy Chaos Lord. You forgot to paint one hand. It happens so often. Not so much a whole hand, but I tell you, like the amount of times I've been painting a miniature and I will paint 5 of 6 purity seals and then be like, ah, yes, finally. I finished all those purity seals. Only to find that last one and have to use all the colors again. It'd be the same with a hand. All right. We want this to dry. Not really going to stay there, is it? It's not really going to stay there. Just got a heater down here. I'm just holding it above a heater. Paint his little visor. Yeah. We're going to paint Guncannon's cannons with Corvus Black. Again, 2 to 3 thin coats. If there's any other dark areas that you wish to paint, use this color, but we will be using a lighter gray for his shoulders and hands and feet. Right, I'm going to do that second coat of red. There's always shit in my paint. Not always. I can see it. You have to scrape it out afterwards. I just got a new palette too. Just changed my sheet over on my palette, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's in the water or in the brush. Hey, Black Sword, how you doing, man? How you doing? I can probably brighten up the... Doesn't have to be as dark. We're not painting white anymore. Fran, Prophet, what's happening, guys? Might struggle painting this one. Don't know how to paint red. Never done it before. Tiny, my guy, thank you very much for the 18-month resub. So we finished the RX-78-02 Gundam last night. I'll show you after I finish this red base coat. Got him done. It's going to be a lot of effort for a model that just looks horribly posed. No, I finished on stream last night. I think I was happy with where I was at. I added a couple more chips up on the head because there was just nothing on the very highest part of the head. But I'll show you guys in a sec. I think we'll do 3 coats of red just for good luck. All right, I'll show you. This is the finished Gundam. I might just drop the... Heavy metal works for these dudes. Heavy metal really works. And if I thought that guy took me a while, if I thought that guy was like a lot of work, oh boy. It could be in for a little more work. Shit. That's got you feeling things. Well, we're fingers crossed. Like we're gonna be doing some. I'm getting Imsy in to take some really good photos of the miniatures that we've got painted. Going to make a tutorial out of the Gundam and try our best and see if we can't get Bandai's attention. You know, I'd really just, even if it's just like early models or early rule set or I don't know, something. You know, not asking for the world. Not asking to be their in-house painter that they fly over to Japan. Imsy takes dope pictures. The dude does all right. The dude does all right. His pictures are as decent as my painting, yeah. So, I don't know if it'll be this weekend, but we'll see. I'm going to try and get that tutorial edited and over to Marvin to see if he can get that fast-tracked. But yeah, these models, painting mojo is back in a big way. Even if I have to paint Guncannon, and gun tank as well, not really looking forward to that bloke. They're probably the only two that I'm not overly excited about painting. Is Guncannon and gun tank. The Leos from Wings of Advance. I think I'll enjoy painting these guys. I don't think they're going to be a ton of work, he says, and it just ends up being a ton of work. But I think I'll enjoy painting the Leos up. This one's got like must be a beam cannon. Pretty sure it's a beam cannon. So yeah, those guys, I think I will enjoy. Tall Geese, that's going to take a lot of work. Tall Geese is going to be a ton of work, but I'll enjoy it. I think this guy might be more work than the Seed Strike models. He's probably the most work. Gun Tank should be pretty easy. Dopey looking dude. I think he should be pretty easy. But why you got these little antennas? Why you got these little antennas? Just gonna get the hairdryer on this bad boy. Yeah. Ugh. Cause Gundam, yeah, exactly. So I have done 2 thin coats of red on this guy. but we are going to do a third. Just get it to a nice solid red. That knife go I had. Saw it. There was a little bit. Oh, there it is. Underneath, which you're not even going to see. I know I could airbrush it, but I tell you, I just didn't have the airbrush set up before stream, and I'm like, stuff it. Stuff it. We're going brush. Plus, we got the magic that is Tamiya TS80, you know? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. What parts do I hate about Gundam? Your gripe is if you can barely kneel or move, it's a waste. Man, what do you mean? If it can barely kneel or move at its waist, then it sucks. I come from Warhammer, so I'm used to monopose miniatures. So you learn to just live with it. It doesn't mean you have to like it. This guy's pose, yeah, you know, Prophet. This guy's pose sucks. Like, straight up, it sucks. And that's Bandai, I think, paying homage to this guy's classic pose, but also maybe not knowing as much as Games Workshop does about a monopose miniature. Does that make sense? Like, if a miniature's gonna have one pose, you want to show the mini off. Like, this thing, you don't show the miniature off. All of his detail, majority of his details on his chest, you cannot see. Like, that's probably my gripe. That's probably my gripe. I don't mind that they don't move around. I don't need an articulate. Is that what it's called? Articulate model? Don't worry me. I'm a painter first and foremost, so I enjoy the process and the outcome of what I achieve on a model. I don't know. What's my worst stuff up with a paint job? Like, I've only painted 4 Gundam now, 3 Zaku's and RX-78. Because I'm coming from Warhammer, there's going to be stuff that I don't paint 100% accurate, but I also don't mind. I'll paint something the color I think it should be, or I'll refer to an image. I always refer back to an image. I've got lots of different paints, so I've got no excuse for painting something wrong. But I'll change stuff, right? So like on the Zaku's, these guys, I had the pipes painted green originally. Now, with the style that I paint, with heavy metal being a lot of edge highlights, there ended up being tons of green edge highlights through here and up here. And you essentially lost a lot of the detail here because there were so many edge highlights. And this green also didn't contrast enough. So I changed it to gray. So there'll be some little areas here and there that I'll change to, I guess, make the model more aesthetically pleasing. Like, I think this guy's, Hoon can probably confirm, this is closer to the newer version of how the OG Gundam is painted, with more black areas on the miniature. Where originally these were all white down here and here. Probably the inside of the shield's white as well. I'm a firm believer you should paint miniatures how you want though. Like, you know, if you want to paint something blue and it's meant to be black, then do it. Like you should enjoy the hobby your way, not the way someone else feels you should enjoy the hobby. Even for the most part, this is coming from a guy that likes to try and paint as accurately as possible to the source material. But it's okay not to. Yo, lucky we got that Tamiya. This is not the best base coats I've done. But also, that's why I'm not concerned. Because we've got that Tamiya. Do you mean a painting veteran, or do you mean an army veteran? You tried cleaning it off, but it's still black along with your fingers and being sticky and grimy now. With poster paint. Well, I mean, if poster paint is just acrylic, like isopropyl should be pretty good. Like that's what I strip plastic models with, isopropyl alcohol. Painting veteran, okay. Yeah, I'm a painting veteran. But it's nothing to do with the beard. I did have a beard though when I started painting. Did I? Yeah, I did. No, maybe I didn't. I definitely had hair. I don't have hair anymore. I had hair when I first started the hobby. Let that be a warning to everyone out there. The more you paint, the more hair you lose. It's totally not genetic. Thanks, Dad. Washable. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing, right? I'm painting with acrylic paint here. If I took this with warm soapy water, it's still not going to take the paint off very well. So you want isopropyl alcohol. That'll help you strip a model real good. Once you have finished painting this dumbass looking model, I can't put that in the tutorial. We're going to paint any of the light gray areas with standard Mechanicus gray. Again, we are going to apply 2 thin coats because that's what Duncan Rhodes no, that's because that's how you do it. 2 thin coats. Bandai Hope's gone. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't put that in a tutorial. I don't have to like the pose. I don't know. I don't have to like the pose. Dude, I started watching Gundam Zeta today. How many episodes am I in? 6 episodes? 7 episodes? Camille gets beaten up a lot. Like, there's a kid in this show and they just beat him up. There was this one guy, I don't even know who he was, but he beat the shit out of him. Like, knocked him out. Knocked him clean out. He was like, he went to the medic bay and knocked him out. And everyone just watched this guy beat the shit out of him. Like, no one was like, yo, hold up, dude. Like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, and then he wakes up in the hospital bay and they're like, oh, we're going on a mission. And Camille's like, I'm not going on a mission. So he's in the hospital bed and he's like, I'm not going on a mission. This is after he's been knocked the fuck out, right? So dude's got some CTE happening and this chick fucking slaps him. What? I don't know. Crazy. He's in a hospital bed and she slaps him. Dude's like a gun pilot. He's a new type and people are just beating the shit out of him. I can't understand it. So weird. Zeta's pretty bleak, yeah. It's, yeah, dude. Older series are great. They're just like Char. His name's not Char in it. I forget what it is. It's like flying around. Why is there a mobile suit called a Rick Diaz? Like, it quite literally sounds like a dude's name. Like there'd be multiple guys in the world with the name Rick Diaz. And there was a mobile suit called the Rick Diaz. Quattro, that's it, yeah. So he's got a red mobile suit, and everyone's like, do you guys remember the Red Comet? Quattro reminds me of him. He's like their best pilot, and they're like, yeah, this guy that flies around who's demanded a red mobile suit. Oh yeah, he kind of reminds us of Char Aznable. And then for no apparent reason, he upgrades his red Rick Diaz to a straight gold suit. I don't even. It's just wild. It's not the same person, completely different. It's the same dude, isn't it? It's the same guy. It's the exact same guy. You're having me on. I was like, he keeps referring to Shalia or whatever her name was in Amaro. I was like, what? It's so funny. Oh man. Man, I'm not doing the best base coats I've ever done. You can tell that my care factor for Guncannon ain't at its peak. It's still gonna look sick. Like, the paint job's still gonna look really good. The old paint schemes are wild. They're just like, yeah, man, just do whatever you want with it. Is it that whole... It is that whole ball. It is quite literally the whole ball. We'll be checking them out tomorrow. We'll be checking them out tomorrow because today's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be doing the community showcase. Yeah, why has that one got rockets on its shoulders? I feel like I've mistitled this. This is not the RX-77-02, is it? The one I'm looking at's got rocket pods on its back. He's just trying to trick me. Oop. It is correct. Okay, cool. Did he have a different loadout? Oh, the episode I'm watching for Zeta, Kai turns up. And he's kind of cool. Is that meant to be a thing? Wasn't he a little biatch? Wasn't he a little bitch in Gundam? His backpack can change. Oh, there you go. Yeah, back to Blood Angels. Yep. This is a Gravis. This is a Gravis Marine. No, I finished the Gundam last night. He does become cooler. He felt cool, bro. He turned up, and I was like, this guy's familiar. Why do I know this dude? And then he's like, I'm a reporter or some shit. Investigator. Kai Shinden, whatever his name is. But he just seemed cool. He had grey hair and he's in a suit and he had some riz. What do I think of the new Space Marine Captain miniature? Is that the one that was from Dawn of War? He's got a thunder hammer? Is that dude? Is that the dude we're talking about? Is that the guy we're talking about? Let's get a live react. Let's get a live react. Search Warhammer official. Ferrin Arios? He's from the Black Library book. Let me just bring him up. This dude. The Dawn of Fire Star. From the Black Library. See, I read Dawn of, and I just thought it was Dawn of War. Ultramarine 6th Company. Why has he got gold? The Dunny Lou. I actually like the Servo Skull. Why has he got gold shoulder pads? I wonder if he's got a cool helmet option. I like most of that model. I don't like this bit. Hang on. I don't like this bit. That just looks a bit corny. Too big. There's an orange trim, is it? It looks gold. Definitely looks gold to me. This looks too big. That needs to be smaller, I think. And I kind of like the concept of the Thunder Hammer, but it looks a bit weird. Yeah, the orange insignia there, yeah. The hammer looks a bit weird, does it? I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. It's, I really like that. I like the little U on the gorget. That's cool. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a new post. I've got a new post. Damn, that's cool. You guys should go over and like it. Tag Gundam Assemble and Gundam TCG. That was a whole setup by me. As soon as someone was like, "Yeah, have you seen have you seen have you seen the new guy on Instagram? I was like, aha, it's my opportunity. Yo, Kevin, my dude, I've actually been hobby-wise, I've been really good, man. My motivation has been huge. Painting motivation is huge, which for anyone that's been hobbying for a little while, you know what that feels like, right? You've had times where you've struggled with hobby, but it's sky high. Sky high. Even for this guy. Even for this model that the amazing company Bandai have created that is on all fours firing his cannons. Your hobby hobby mojo's high? What are you working on, Kevin? What's got your hobby juices flowing? Painting minis from other, yeah. Well, I think the other thing is I've got like this really sort of clear-cut goal. The goal is to get all 12 miniatures that are currently out finished by the end of the year, which is quite ambitious with the seed models and tall geese, but that is my goal. That is my goal. Middle Earth got your hobby going again. Tackled your first of many Black Templars. Your edge highlighted the hell out of a Crusade. Oh, is that the new dude with the banner? Yo, Black Templars have got a lot of love in such a short space of time. They probably need another unit, don't they? They've got a lot of heroes. They probably need something more than just Crusader and Sword Brethren. I don't know what else they could get. Some form of Terminator or something. Terminator unit or something like that. Just spitballing ideas. I mean, they suit a like sword and board Terminator, but then how is that different from, other than being in Terminator armor, how is that really different from Sword Brethren? I don't know. Oh, love to hear it, Kevin. Love to hear that my edge highlighting has rubbed off on you. It's addictive. I think once you start to get a feel for edge highlighting and it sort of no longer intimidates you, and you know, you nail like a couple of edge highlights in a row, it's super addictive painting heavy metal. Super addictive. Time consuming, but still addictive. Oh, how good's that? I only entered my first comp this year, so... It's good though, you're confident. That's exactly what happens. Your confidence grows and then you just go from strength to strength. You won. How good's that? What was your entry pace? Was it the ancient? You won your league for 40k. Nice, man. Congrats. Oh, psychophage. Okay. So not even something, or did you do a lot of edge highlighting feathering on the carapace? All right. So his hands are grey. And it appears that in between here is grey, but I think that I might do that Corvus black. Nah, do you know what? I'm going to do it grey. We're going to do it grey. Yeah, chuck it up in the live stream community showcase. We're doing it tomorrow, but we'll definitely check it out on stream tomorrow. Should I have taken more care with the base coats? Maybe. Just gonna have to bust the airbrush out more with the Gundam models, aren't I? Whoops. Not a great start. Not a great start. Are you worried? So, TikTok doesn't allow, well, Restream doesn't allow us to use TikTok anymore. So, yeah, we're just on YouTube and Twitch. They must have changed how they operated on Restream and just didn't allow it anymore, which is a little bit frustrating. I was thinking today on the drive to work, I was like, maybe I could mount my phone up where the camera is and then just have a top-down view and just stream on my phone, but then the audio is probably going to be horrid. Oh no, Black Sword. That sucks, dude. They were average pieces and you only got 2 slices. Nice, Kevin. Nice. Yeah. How? Yeah. Man, shit pizza sucks, hey? Like, I mean, that's pretty basic knowledge, but like it sucks when you get a shitty pizza, doesn't it? I appreciate you coming over to Twitch and telling us about your painting too, Kevin. Thank you very much. I get a kick out of hearing that I've helped people, funnily enough. Sort of the whole purpose of the streams. Big Kevin, thank you very much for the follow. I didn't do a D&D sesh, so I gave them the thumbs up to do the D&D, and then I joined the Discord, and they sent through the details. And they were like, all right, so this is what you need when you can't bring snacks and fidget spinners and all that type of stuff. They're like, bring medication because we've got a cat and a dog. And I was like, ooh, I'm kind of extremely allergic to cats. I think they're cool, but they'll fuck me up. And then they're like, the cat is in the studio, and I was like, yeah. I was like, we might have to find a different way to do a collab. Like maybe I'll paint you a D&D character or something. I was like, because that'll mess me up. Like I don't go over to friends' places that have cats. Should be using a different brush for this. Oh, dude, it's not even like my sinuses. It's being able to breathe. It's not like I would, like, I mean, I sort of get hay fever and stuff, but yeah, like I struggle to breathe. What's that? Is that called anaphylactic? Is that what that's called? Or am I using the wrong term? Breathing is overrated. Not being able to breathe gives you anxiety. Yeah, that would have been me. That would have been me. Oh, yeah, Kev. I feel that, bro. I feel that. Do you know what? Do you know what I find is strange? You know what I find is strange? It sucks. It sucks that I've got asthma and I essentially need to have medication to live. Like, basically. Like I would live, but like the way I'd breathe would be extremely difficult. But do you know what I hate? I hate the fact that I get a script for my reliever, right? You can go in Australia. I don't know if it's the same worldwide. In Australia, you can purchase a preventer over the counter and you don't need a script. You get asked about it. They'll be like, "Oh, have you got a preventer?" I'm assuming because you can make some sort of narcotic from it, maybe. But I don't know why I have to continually go to the doctor to renew my script for something that's not going to change. Like, why do I have to go to the doctor to get him to write me another, like, pay to go see him to write me another script for a drug that I need to breathe that's not going to change? For real, about the buying a relief like Ventolin. Yeah, you can buy a Ventolin without a script. Time extension. Yes, Black Sword. Why am I going to doctors? Because I don't know. Fuck. That was a good headbutt, that one. I apologize. Why do I go to the doctors? Because I'm 42, dude. And I'm used to doing that. And I should just do it online. Maybe I need to lift up. Maybe I need to lift the camera up a bit higher so I ain't headbutting it all the time. This is in fact some of the worst base coating I've ever done. This is really going to be a testament to TS80. Like, it's hard to pick up. Like maybe through here. Like it's okay. It's definitely not flawless. But TS80 will change that. You think your wife gets medical certificates and scripts through your app? Yeah, I might have to do that. Although I do need to go see a doctor. I've had sinus issues for ages now. And I need to find out what's going on. Astro Boy cartoons, yeah. It's those. The boosters on the bottom, dude. Get my septum removed. That doesn't sound fun. Fucking hope not. Potentially, though. I ain't no doctor. I'll breathe in 4K. That'd be nice. What are you guys going to do without me? What are you 14 people going to do without me while I'm in hospital? Dude, what am I going to do without being able to paint? I finally told work I want time off. Well, there was a little more to it though. Oh boy. I think my work is panicking. I told the boss, I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, sometimes you just need to paint over transfers, Black Sword. I do it all the time, dude. Which one's my good one? Gotta be Ellen. Any tips on to fix the crackle paste on your PVC glue layer of plastic base? Hang on, you're putting, is this like the crackle paint? You're wanting to put crackle paint onto a base? Is that what you're saying? Raw crackle paste without pigment. I'm still unsure what you're actually trying to do. So with crackle paint, the more that you apply, the more it crackles. So if that's what you're having an issue with and it hasn't crackled by the sounds of things, then you need to add more. The thicker you go, the larger your cracks are going to be. But at the same time, I feel like if you're doing some sort of base with crackle paint, you want inconsistency. So you don't want to go thick with the whole lot. You want some areas that are thicker, that are going to crack more. And some areas that aren't going to crack as much. Hopefully that has helped. Oh, I got to go down to the docks tomorrow and start wrapping boats. Thankfully this year, by the sounds of things, I just have to do the first two and make sure they're right. and then 2 subbies are going to do the rest of them. Hopefully that's the case. Oh, we got his hands. I'll do a hydrate in a sec. I'll actually just go to the toilet too. I'll leave you with a laying down, a planking Guncannon. I'll be back in a sec. Dude, stop hitting it. Stop hitting the camera with your head, you idiot. Cool little antennas, mud guy. Totally moved this camera too many times today. That's better. So for his little head, we are going to first base coat it with grey cere to help cover over this red. This will take a couple of coats. We are going to avoid the visor, little red visor. Other than that, you can paint the rest of the head with grey cere if you want, even the lens. So yeah, 2 to 3 coats of this. Stuff it. Might as well use this in here. Help the yellow cover better. All right, let's do a little bit of tidy up. So for the vents on his chest, we are going to paint these. For the vents on the chest, we're going to paint these with Uriel yellow. And whatever that bottle cap type thing is down on his crotch. Again, two thin coats with this. We're now going to take Ulthuan Grey and we're going to paint the whole helmet again. So the Grey Seer was just to help us get this color to cover better. So again, two thin coats of this. Let's do another coat of yellow. We're going to be able to do recess shades tomorrow. That's good. And I think, looking at this model, I think we'll get all the recess shading done tomorrow as well. Which means we'll be highlighting on Friday. Which is also good because if we get to a point where I can paint at the studio, we'll be able to fast track this guy even more. Guncannon was once polled by the main character. Yes, I did. I know that Amuro at one stage used Guncannon. Did he also jump in gun tank? Get the hair dryer on this bad boy. Why don't you use a hairdryer? Yeah, I know, dude. I have all the good ideas. It's the only reason I have a hairdryer. Oh, I completely missed some bits. Oh, fuck. What the helly? You still have one from when you had hair? Dude, I quite literally only bought it for painting. All right, well, this is where we got to tonight. It doesn't look like a hell of a lot, but we got all of the base coats done, which is pretty good. That means, like I said, tomorrow we'll be able to start working on the recess shades and potentially even highlights. We'll have to see how we go. It doesn't look like he's got too many recesses, so like he's got none on the back of the legs, like very, very few. We'll just have to see how we go. Still not a massive fan of the pose. I like Guncannon, but this pose is mid. Surely that will still get me noticed by Bandai. If the worst, I call this pose mid, maybe. Anyway, guys, we'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Australian Standard Time. So wind your clock back basically 2 hours from now. That's when the stream starts every single day. Enjoy your day, guys. Enjoy your night. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.